Previously on Judging Amy.
Why didn't you just tell me you were leaving for good instead of ambushing me like this?
Did you listen to a word that I said before?
Come on, Ned. We're going to the car.
Jillian! Jillian!
You get that feisty look in your eye, and then you do that thing with your voice, and then I don't...
Do you want an errand boy to plant perennials, or do you want me to plant you a garden for your soul?
I believe that I would like the latter.
What are you doing?
Killing time. I got dressed too early so you could have the bathroom because it takes you so long to primp for, what's his name?
Victor?
Oh, right. Got a guy named Victor. Yeah, I like him a lot. Kissed him in math class. And I almost got caught.
Not funny.
Okay. What's the name of your arch enemy?
Julie Owenthorpe, who's like openly trying to steal Victor.
Oh. No girl named Julie. She's a real pain. Hope she loses her homework and gets hit by a train. Hit by a train.
Hey, concert's over. You gotta get ready. And I gotta ask you a huge brotherly favor.
Oh.
Can you take Lauren to get her haircut this afternoon? She has a 3 o'clock appointment. I thought I could do it, but my docket's packed.
Lauren gets her hair cut?
Yeah, she gets her hair trimmed by ½ an inch. You can barely tell the difference. I pay $35 plus a tip. Don't make me think too hard about it.
Yeah, we can go for hot chocolate after. And there's that really cool CD store at the mall. It'll be fun. Just say yes.
Apparently the answer is yes.
Thank you. I owe you big. Okay, you gotta get ready.
Hey, Mom. Did you know that Uncle Peter is secretly cool?
Yes, actually, I did know that. You know, now that your life is as screwed up as the rest of ours, you could be openly cool.
I'll give it some thought.
Oh, Gray.
Hey!
Love it.
Hit by a train. Hit by a train. Hit by a train.
Yes! I hear you. May I help you?
You Maxine Gray?
I am.
And these are for you.
No, that can't possibly be true. My fiancé used to send me flowers, but he died. I haven't been nice to anyone lately. Well, not this nice. Believe me.
There should be a card somewhere. And I'm gonna need you to sign.
Take them back.
Excuse me?
I can't accept them. Take them back.
Well, are you Maxine Gray?
Yes, we've established that.
And it's my job to see you get these.
And I have just told you I can't accept them. Take them to a hospital. Give them to your girlfriend. But they can't stay here.
Lady, what's your problem? This is the nicest arrangement in the truck.
Those flowers come from a man I barely know. We spent one evening together.
Evidently, you made a big impression. I'll say you weren't home.
That would be best.
So, you told me to ask you again when you had some time. That dinner date you had with David McLaren.
Oh, yeah, it was fine.
You needed more time so you could say it was fine?
We went to a dark Italian restaurant. I had pasta, he had steak. He seemed to know his way around the wine list. There was light banter. There was no sudden appearance of women that he had slept with but not dated. And I didn't throw up.
So that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Donna, it was a lovely date. It's a little too early to be glowing. It was really just a first date.
Man, didn't even walk you to the door? Well, has he called you since then?
Donna, new topic.
12 o'clock, blue suit.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. You?
Good. Late. Catch you later.
That was weird.
What?
He didn't even slow down.
You heard him. He said he was late.
What, like they're going to start without him?
Donna, I don't want to talk about David McLaren anymore. Change the subject.
You didn't think...
Donna, presidential hopefuls. Who's your favorite?
Bruce.
Bruce, you should get a new campaign manager. I didn't even know you were running. I'm going to go to the ladies' room. Do not come with me.
What's with her?
She's getting a deep freeze from David McLaren.
I don't think I can live through this one.
Where did those come from?
That is the question, bedeviling the entire staff.
Tell them it's none of their business.
So you know who sent them?
What part of none of your business is in any way murky to you?
You'll notice there's a card.
It better be sealed.
By Maxine Gray. I am shocked that you would even suggest.
Okay, I'm not sure how long this steam is gonna last, but oh, hey, Maxine. Coffee?
Do we get a point for ingenuity?
Go away.
All we want is a name.
To make sure that he's worthy of you.
For example, if it's Judge Wells, we don't support
Away.
that.
FYI, your nephew called from St. Michael's. He's treating a 12-year-old boy with a suspicious injury.
Well, that is certainly less important than the identity of my flower sender. Robert, at least your priorities are straight.
A 12-year-old boy. Kyle said that he would stall the parents until you got there.
All rise. Be seated.
Okay. This is a petition for the modification of a custody order for 15-year-old Terry Shine. Petitioner is Ellen Shine, Terry's mother, who currently sees Terry for 1 weekend per month and would like to add another weekend. Okay, Terry and his mother are present. Who else do we have?
Your Honor, Dodge Rosen for the petitioner.
Clyde Forsyth for Bart Chine, Terry's father.
Where is Bart Chine?
I don't know, Your Honor. I understood that he would be here.
I love this. I have to fight to see my son because I'm not dependable. Can we start with that?
Mrs. Shine will start by my telling you when it is your turn to speak.
Your Honor, may I speak?
Do you have information regarding your father's whereabouts?
No, ma'am, but we don't need him. This is going to be easy to settle.
Oh, really? Really? Why is that?
Because I don't want to see her any more than I already do. She drinks too much, and she always has some weirdo boyfriend, and her whole apartment smells like the cat box.
Okay, well, these are things that we will be discussing, but we can't do that until your father's present.
I don't see why we can't just settle it here, and I can just tell him about what happened.
We can't do that because I'm the judge, and I don't like that idea. So we're going to meet back here again tomorrow. At what time, Mr. Van Exel?
11 a.m.
At 11 a.m., Mr. Forsyth. Please make sure Terry's father is present because I'm only patient once.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me something, Kyle.
Yeah.
Let's say that you are a doctor.
I am a doctor.
And you go out of your way to help one of your patients. I mean, really, you go the extra mile. Would you then send this patient flowers?
Why would I do that?
Exactly.
Are you all right, Aunt Max?
Look, I don't know what he told you, but he wasn't there. I fell off my skateboard.
No scratches on your hands, nothing on your elbow. Thing is, Micah, when you fall off a skateboard, you break your ulna or your radius, and you broke your humerus. And that just doesn't happen when you fall off a skateboard.
Well, it did this time.
Are you Micah's father?
Yeah.
And his mother?
Deceased. He lives with me.
I'm Maxine Gray with the Department of Children and Families.
I figured you'd be showing up here sooner or later.
And why did you figure that?
Micah, are you all right? Yeah, Grandma, what are you doing here?
Your father called me. What happened?
He broke his arm above the elbow. We set it, and he'll be in the cast for about 6 weeks.
I gotta get back to work.
Mr. Benton, I'm going to need to talk with you.
He won't be going home with me. He's gonna be with his grandmother tonight.
Hi. I thought you had to work.
I traded with someone so I could come hang out with you. Look, I've got Chinese food, the Matrix director's cut.
That sounds great, but I was just on my way out to meet Lloyd.
Oh, really? Tell me, how is anything out there possibly better than what you have right here?
Well, it's not a question of better. It's a question of a friend of mine sitting at a sports bar waiting to meet me where I promised I would be.
Go on. You know you want to stay.
Yeah, I do. However, my word means something to me, even if it's just my word that I will go to a sports bar for buffalo wings.
Misunderstand our conversation. I thought we decided that we're officially a couple.
Okay, look, there are varying degrees of coupledom.
Okay, what degree are we?
The one where I can make other plans when you and I have made no arrangement to see each other.
Meaning we'll see each other when you feel like it?
That's not what I said. Look, why don't you come with me?
I just traded 2 weekends to get out of a bar for the night.
Well, you should have called me before you did that.
I was trying to surprise you and...
I'm not good with surprises.
Yeah, I noticed. Have fun with Lloyd.
I don't know why you need to talk to me. I told you before, do whatever you have to do.
What I have to do is to find out what happened to Micah.
I threw him across the room.
Why?
I don't know. Something snapped. I think it started with his homework. He didn't do it the night before school, so I was on his case to do it before the bus came. And this kid, he hit puberty, and it's like he's got this attitude a mile wide. He says to me, back off. I tell him I don't have to listen to that anymore, and he says, get the F out of my face. And
you lost your temper.
Yeah, and then some.
Has that happened before?
Look, I don't need you to analyze it. Just find him a place to live.
I thought he was with his grandmother.
Look, that's going to be fine for about a week or so, but she has high blood pressure, so that's not a good long-term plan.
I shouldn't have any trouble finding a foster family for him on a temporary basis.
No. I mean, it shouldn't be temporary. Find him another home, a good one.
Do you realize what you're asking?
It was just an arm this time. The next time it'll be a whole lot worse.
Hey, Bet, break's over.
I gotta get back to work. You find my son a home.
I suppose the good news is that now we have Mr. Shine. Counselor, where's your client?
I'm not sure what to say, Your Honor. I've tried all their numbers. I don't know what else to do.
If I may, Your Honor, my client has just agreed not to contest the petition. In light of this, I think maybe we can get this thing done without a hearing.
Is that true, Mr. Shine? You're willing to modify the custody order per your ex-wife's proposal?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Well, I admit it's tempting, given the difficulty we're having getting all the parties together. But you've piqued my interest, and I would like to hear from everyone involved. Terry, I was under the impression that you didn't like your mother's custody proposal.
Whatever. You know, I'm cool with it.
You weren't cool with it yesterday?
Yeah, but I talked to my dad, and I got cool with it.
Your Honor, everyone on this side of the fence is cool with it.
Well, now you all need to make me cool with it. And that's not going to happen until all the parties are present. Mr. Van Exel, when shall we try again?
3:30.
Tomorrow at 3:30. And attorneys, I have lost my sense of humor about the disappearing acts.
Uncle Peter, over here.
So, what do you say? Want me to mess around with your head when I'm done with your niece?
You know, I appreciate the offer, but I'm good.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Shelby, tell me about your band. Shelby's in a band.
Really?
Uncle Peter used to be in a band.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you play?
Oh, in my best friend's garage. I was in high school. Needless to say, a long, long, long time ago.
But he still plays.
What do you have?
An old Martin 6-string and an even older Fender Precision.
You're kidding. You play bass? I'm looking for a bass player.
Oh, I'm not a bass player. I'm a former bass player.
No, you're not.
You know, why don't you come by our rehearsal studio when we're there? You might be the answer to my current biggest problem.
No, I'm not. I haven't played in front of people in decades.
Just give me a call. We'll figure out when you can come in.
You're not hearing me. I can't try out for your band. I sell insurance.
And I cut hair. What does that have to do with anything?
Come on, Uncle Peter. It would be so cool.
Are you always this relentless?
No. I just have a feeling about you.
You sure it's not indigestion?
So, Lauren, same old thing?
Yeah.
Judge Gray, you're not reading motions.
I'm thinking about reading them.
You're not time to think about anything.
Hey, Bruce.
Okay, stop. I lived through your divorce, Karate Rob, both versions of Stu Collins, the lawyer who went back to his wife, Judge Crumble. Now you want me to explain David McLaren.
That's not what I was going to ask you.
I'm going to give you the same speech I gave Donna. Whatever happens or doesn't happen between you and David McLaren, I just want to be left out of it, including post-date analysis.
Are you angry with me?
No.
You sound angry. Is it because you think it's too soon after Stu? Because I do too, and that's why I'm...
You're not admitting it's happening?
You are angry with me.
I'm not. And I'm not judging you. I just think timing is God's business. And I want to sit this one out, okay?
And you have no good reason.
I just want to be out of it, that's all. It's a simple request.
I told you it wasn't my dad's fault.
I spoke to your father, Micah. He told me what really happened.
So am I in trouble?
No. No, you were trying to protect your father, but I need to know if he's ever hurt you Why would you be in trouble, Micah?
No, you said my dad told you.
Yes? And now I'm here to listen to what you have to say.
It was stupid. We got into it in the kitchen about homework. I tried to get out the door and he blocked me. So then we started yelling and swearing at each other.
And is that when he hit you?
No. He was reading the hard the way he does. Mad, like he's holding it in. He does that all the time. Except this time, I couldn't listen to it anymore, so I hit him. Next thing I know, I'm sliding down the wall.
You hit your father first?
Yeah, because I was tired of waiting.
Waiting?
I was tired of waiting for one of us to go nuclear. All the men in our family end up there.
Who told you that?
What difference does it make? It was gonna happen, so I can't miss my bus. I gotta go.
Contrary to what everybody says, violence is not part of DNA. It's a choice.
Hey, I'm home. I'm sorry I'm late. I hope you guys didn't wait. What's going on? Did Peter cook again?
Don't get upset.
Why would I get upset?
Have some wine.
I don't want any wine.
Have some wine.
Hey, Lauren. How'd your haircut go?
It was fine.
What's with the hood?
My head's cold.
Lauren, what did you do? Please don't tell me it's pink.
I think it looks good. Don't you think it looks good?
I think it looks great.
Sweetie, what did you do?
I knew it. I knew we were gonna throw a fit.
I'm not throwing a fit. I'm asking you a question, Lauren.
Leave me alone.
Why is this my fault?
She knew you'd be mad at her.
I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at you.
What?
You were there. How did you let it happen?
I was reading a magazine. You didn't tell me I was going to have to stand guard.
You didn't look up?
Amy, for God's sake, it's hair. It'll grow back.
That's not the point.
Yes,
Peter,
it is. You know, you're not the only person in this house under a little stress right now.
Peter.
No, you're out of this, Mother. Look, I'm sorry that she decided to cut her hair off, and I'm sorry your wedding blew up, and I'm sorry you can't figure out what court you should sit in. But guess what? I'm having a pretty crappy time right now too. Okay?
What just happened?
Don't ask me. I'm out of this.
The defense can spend all the money they want on jury concerns. I go with my gut. I want to make some changes.
Look, you're supposed to use voir dire to keep the wackos off the panel. That's what it's for. Voir dire. It's from Aladdin. Voir dire, to keep kooks off the panel. Look, I'm gonna have to call you back. Don't leave. You sure don't want to sit down?
Nah.
You seem upset.
I'm a little upset. You know, this building, it's like a small town.
What now? What happened?
Well, I just think whatever's going on with you, we should discuss it, because I don't want to feel uncomfortable when I run into you in the cafeteria or the hallway.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
You need me to spell it out?
Apparently. What's up?
I think you've been a little chilly to me since the other night.
Amy, I've barely seen you since the other night. How can you...
Okay, fine. Glad we worked it out.
Hey, whoa. Amy, I haven't been chilly toward you, and if you're talking about the other morning, I really was late,
We had a great time the other night, right?
Yes, we had a great time.
And then you kissed me on the cheek. Why did you do that?
As opposed to kissing you elsewhere. I don't know, you just dumped the guy at the altar. Maybe I was trying to be a little respectful. Why is this a big deal anyway?
I guess I'm just really not in the mood for a mystery right now.
Then you better find another planet.
Okay, great. Never mind.
Hey, look, I'm sorry I didn't do whatever it was you thought I should have done when we hit your stoop. What do you want from me?
The truth? Does this have anything to do with your ex-wife? Oh, God. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, obviously, I didn't mean that. I've been wondering if you've been feeling guilty because I have. I mean, and not that I can compare my situation to yours, but I have been having these flashes of guilt because it seems a little too soon to. I am so sorry.
It's okay. It's not a problem.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll talk later.
Okay?
Okay.
I don't understand the question.
Well, I'm not certain I've asked one. I'm just trying to understand all the circumstances. Has Harry hit Micah before?
No.
Why do you think it happened this time?
What did my son tell you about our family?
He didn't.
Too bad you people didn't come calling when Harry was a boy.
Harry was abused?
Harry, his brother, all of us. Richie, his father, was famous for his temper. He was proud of it. Had this old belt with a big iron buckle on it. Kept it under the bed. For self-defense, he said. He defended himself about 4 times a week.
And he used this belt on the boys?
That's something he learned off his own father.
Are you saying that this abuse has happened through several generations?
As far back as anybody can remember. I told Mike it was just a matter of time.
You told Mikey his father was going to hit him?
I told him that in front of Harry every time I got a chance. Don't you think he deserved a warning?
Miss Benton, you know what a self-fulfilling prophecy is.
If you're saying it's my fault, that's a load of crap. It's the men in this family. They hit. That's what they do. Don't even try to be blaming it on me.
Well, miraculously, everyone seems to be here.
Your Honor, I had a message yesterday that court was canceled.
From whom?
Your Honor, I listened to the message. It was a man's voice. He didn't identify himself.
Well, okay. Well, we're all here now. So, Mr. Shine... Mr. Shine, why don't you remove your hat and your scarf? We may be here for a while.
I don't want to get a chill, Your Honor. I got a cold.
Hey, that man's not my...
Mrs. Shine, you will have your chance to talk.
Your Honor, it's actually...
that man is not my ex-husband.
She does this, Your Honor. She gets drunk and doesn't remember people.
I'm not drunk. Look, could you please take off your getup so I can see if I'm right about this?
I have a constitutional right to stay warm. Your Honor, perhaps the alleged Mr. Shine could stand up. What if I don't want to stand up?
Can we just get on with it?
Mr. Shine, are you in fact Bart Shine? Before you answer, you may want me to review the penalties for misrepresenting yourself in the Nutmeg State.
Massachusetts is the Nutmeg State?
No, Connecticut is the Nutmeg State.
I'm in Connecticut?
Your Honor, both my parents are forgetful. It's genetic.
Okay,
it's genetic.
okay, I get it. You are trying to pull something over on me, but you're not going to pull it off, so you might as well cough it up.
Your Honor, for the record, I am just as confused as you are.
Your Honor, my name is Myron Smith. Simpson. Kid, I'm really sorry, but it's not worth $50 to me if I'm going to end up in trouble with the law.
Terry, did you pay this man $50 to impersonate your father?
Yeah, and he also gave me the suit.
Terry?
I don't care about any stupid court case or how many times I have to see her a month. I just didn't want things to change.
What things? Where's your father?
I don't know. He left me a note. Left me a note saying he was no good as a father, and he just left.
Well, when was that?
A couple months ago.
And how have you been getting by since then?
Well, my mom gives me money when I see her, and I keep a job as a telemarketer at night. I'm really good at it.
Well, that's not the point. You're not supposed to worry about how to feed yourself or keep a roof over your head. What if you got hurt or got sick or fell and hit your head? You don't know the answers to these questions, and you shouldn't know them. An adult should have the answers for you. Mr. Van Exel, can you please contact DCF to start an abuse and neglect investigation so they can file a petition for an OTC on Terry's behalf?
What does that mean?
It means I want you to go home and stay with your mom until the court can decide what's best for you.
Do you have any good news?
Yeah, you and Myron won't be spending the night in a jail cell. Everyone here is dismissed.
Your Honor, if I don't get the $50, can I still keep the suit? Is she coming back?
When you left me standing on a platform, thinking about things gone wrong. Just waiting for a train and crying. But now I know what you meant in that song.
Okay, guys, that sounded great. And go home before I get in trouble with your wives.
All right. That was fun.
Yeah.
I guess you'll be checking out some other people, and then you'll give me a call or something?
Nope.
I don't understand.
Oh, I don't need to check on other people. I'm hiring you. Unless you don't want me to.
Oh, you're hiring me without listening to anyone else? Sounds great. I just, out of curiosity, how come you're not going to listen to other bass players?
Because I like you. You're sufficiently competent on the bass, and you're kind of cute. And that's exactly what I'm looking for, so why look further?
So, I guess I'll, see ya on, Friday?
Unless you decide not to.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Good. Welcome. See ya. Hi.
What are you doing?
I couldn't decide whether I should leave a note or just knock.
Well, why was it necessary to do either? Last time I checked, my phone is still working.
I know.
Didn't we just have a conversation about you dropping in on me?
I'm sorry, Kyle. I just needed to talk to you.
What is so important that you have to lurk in my hallway? Can you explain that, please? Because it's becoming very annoying and weird.
No,
yes.
no,
Yes,
no,
it
it's
is.
not.
Don't you listen? What is the matter with you?
I'm pregnant. This isn't the way that I wanted to tell you.
Are you sure?
I have a medical degree, Kyle. Look, I don't want anything from you. I just wanted you to know. Sorry to ruin your day.
You ready, Noodle? Lauren, I don't hate your hair. I just needed time to get used to it. I think it's cute, really.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm not. I'm Maxie Gray's daughter. If I hated it, I'd tell you.
Okay, but you're weird about it.
Well, maybe I am a little. I think it's strange that you went off and did something that big behind my back. Like you were sneaking around my back. Why did you think I wouldn't let you do it?
I didn't know I was going to do it. Shelby said same old thing, And I said, yeah. But then I thought, why? I mean, I'm at a new school and I've got new friends. Why not do something else new?
Well, that makes sense.
But you're still upset.
I know. I don't really know why. It's just... You had your long hair forever.
I've been a kid forever, too. Things change, Mom.
My professional opinion, I guess, is that I, don't know.
Mrs. Gray, you've been in this courtroom a time or two. I believe this is a first.
I acknowledge that this is unusual.
An out-of-control dad, a boy with a broken arm, sounds pretty textbook to me, Your Honor.
On the surface, yes, but since we are in family court, I believe we have an obligation to look at family history.
I think the court is getting a little bit tired of the old excuse that we should pity the abusers because they too were abused.
Miss Perlmutter, I'll be the judge. Forgive me of what this court is tired of hearing. Continue, Mrs. Gray.
The reason that we look at family history is not because it's a dandy excuse, but because on a case-by-case basis, it is just. Sorry, Your Honor.
Not at all. Hold that thought.
Mr. Benton grew up in an abusive household, being told that he himself was destined to become an abuser. Did he fulfill that destiny? Yes. He broke his son's arm, notably after his son attacked him, but nonetheless. After this one violent incident that he did not instigate, Mr. Benton is considering giving up his son. That's not the behavior of any child abuser that I have ever dealt with. Usually they fight to keep their punching bag around. So is he simply more self-aware than most? Or is he a good man? A good father who does not believe in his own goodness? Mr. Benton has been successfully fighting the demons that his family seems intent on passing down. This one time, he failed. Maybe with some professional support, Mr. Benton could reclaim his goodness and be the father his son needs. I believe you can.
Looks like you had an opinion after all, Mrs. Gray.
I guess I did.
Come in.
Hi. I spent most of the night thinking of a way I could try to explain. The day of Kelly's funeral, my son overheard me say to someone that I wished it had been me. It kind of freaked him out, and somewhere in the middle of that night, he made me promise to him that I'd never do anything stupid, and that I'd never leave him. And sometimes that's the only thing that gets me through a day. I'm doing the best I can, Amy. And frankly, all things considered, I think I'm doing pretty well.
I think so too.
So, would you like to go out again?
Yeah. Yeah, I would like that very much.
Okay, does everybody have water or wine or something?
Yeah, hey, could you turn my water into wine?
Wait, that's my line. You haven't been to Mass in 15 years.
What's Mass?
It's what Catholics call church, so they can feel more guilty about it when they miss it.
Hey.
Hey, it's my dinner party. I will cast disparaging remarks if I feel like it. Okay, toast to, well, to lots of things. To Lauren's new hair.
Here. Hey.
The first of many big decisions she'll be making now that she's entering young womanhood.
Mom? Well, part of young womanhood is it's your mother's job to publicly embarrass you. So suck it up and cope like all generations before you. To Peter's new gig. Apparently, it's never too late to be part of a bar band. Who knew? Hey,
All right.
there we go.
Here.
There we go.
Okay, come to the middle.
To Donna, who suggested dinner tonight, probably to avoid studying for the bar.
You got it.
And to Bruce and Sean for coming on such short notice. And now we know that neither one of them has a social life.
Yeah, in my case, we already knew. Thanks.
Excuse me, for the record, I canceled something to be here.
Yeah. You're the king of cool. We get it. Okay. What else? Well, to Mom and Kyle, who are going to be eating cold beef burgundy.
We'll all be eating cold beef burgundy.
Yeah, Mom, land the plane.
Land the plane. Wow.
Okay, how about God bless us, everyone?
Nice.
So how about to good food, good family, and good friends?
Nice.
Land that plane, baby!
Yes.
Good job.
Nice. In the
Plane
heart.
was nice.
Charles Dickens.
Gate like 47 again.
I'd buy tickets for
think
that.
so?
Yeah.
I would too.
I'd buy tickets.
I would,
Right next
yeah.
to the L
I'm trying to imagine.
You don't put the burger in it, and you can't call it beef burger.
Flipping, what are you talking about?
Talking about flipping the pizza
What
crust.
pizza do you wish you were about? Pizza meats.
Yeah.
They're about as silly as you.
Yes, for Mr. Messina. This is Maxine Gray. I'm calling to thank you for the lovely flowers that have followed me all over town. Please do whatever you'd like to do with my garden. I'm ready for things to come back to life.